Welcome everybody. Welcome in. I am Empress Miss Mo, your fairy god cousin, and this is the Spiritual Street Report. We also have a multi-stream going on with TikTok live as well, and everybody is coming together for the strawberry full moon, y'all. Okay, we are on episode number 2 on the strawberry full moon. This episode is called "They're Watching But They're Not Speaking." Okay. They're watching, but they're not speaking, y'all. First off, first and foremost, silence doesn't mean they forgot. It means they're thinking. Okay. If someone has suddenly gone quiet, start watching from a distance or their energy feels different. Don't ignore it. Tonight, we're going to uncover what's really happening behind the scenes, behind the silence, and what spirit wants you to know. Okay. So unspoken feelings is in the air is what I feel, y'all. Okay. And we're about to go ahead and download a message. We're going to channel in. I'm going to use my ancestors and only my ancestors to channel in on this message. Once again, not everyone expresses what they're feeling out loud. Okay. Some people are processing regret, fear, pride, and uncertainty. Okay, Spirit is reminding you not to confuse silence with rejection. Just because somebody is silent does not mean they reject you. Okay, and a lot of scallywags get that mixed up. Okay, we're going to go deep into that. Another one is pay attention to energy, action patterns instead of assumptions. So we don't want to assume anything. Okay, and this, once again, these are the things that most scallywags do to us, big steppers. They are mostly on a regular basis always assuming that because we go silent, we just don't like them anymore. That's not it. Okay, we're going silent because we have to handle our own business. Okay, but when a scallywag goes silent, that can mean a whole lot of other things. Okay, so let's talk about that. Once we go through our collective reading, we will then open it up for questions and vibe checks for my big steppers. Okay, all right, let's go. So what's this all about? We know our decks that we're working with. Okay, we're working with the Realist deck, the Realist Oracle, and we're also working with Afro Goddess Tarot. Afro Goddess Tarot, guys. All right. Awesome. All right. So let's get into it. Thank y'all. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, so you'll know when I go live again, okay? Everybody over here on TikTok, what's up with it? Please make sure you get in my bio and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We got 2 different angles going on, okay? But I will be catering a little more to YouTube, y'all, okay? However, I'll be catering more on with YouTube with the cards, showing the cards, and I'll be catering to TikTok with the open questions, okay? Awesome. Let's see. Spirit, what's going on here? We're going to pull 5 cards. One more card, please. We're going to pull 6. Here it says pull 6. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, in this strawberry moon, okay, you will have people going ghost on you, silent, okay? That does not mean anything, but it does show here that a lot of people that is going silent on the low key, they are going through some type of destructive ass situation, okay? They're going through some bullshit, okay? Their life behind the scenes is shifting, all right? So that's something to think about. This is why we don't assume anything. Everybody has a shift. Okay. And sometimes it elevates us and sometimes it humbles us. Okay. It just kind of depends on what kind of seeds you sowed and decided to grow, or if you didn't water your seeds, if it didn't grow. Okay, what kind of harvest? Do you have a harvest or not? You get what I'm saying? So this is kind of like, it's a person by person situation. You can't fake this stuff right here. In this strawberry moon, these last few days, you can't fake it, y'all. You can't fake who you are. Who you are will come out. So which means your situation has to be dealt with. You can't sweep it under the rug or nothing like that. Okay. And this goes for everybody. This is scallywags, big steppers, don't matter who you are. As long as you have all the living organs on this God green's earth to live and breathe, the oxygen that's on this earth, then you are actually going through this phase. So you are required to fix the bullshit that's in your life. Everybody does. Everybody's bullshit looks different. Okay. Everybody has some bullshit to handle. Everyone has a piece of crazy to deal with. So everybody has a fire to put out in their life. It just depends what kind of fire, how it started, and so forth. But no matter what, there is a fire. You understand? Okay. And so in order to do that in this situation during this phase is to study, to self-discover, to do the research, to figure out exactly what it's going to take for you to put the fire out. The fire will not go out on its own. You have to do the due diligence and have the love and self-respect and self-worth to put the fire out for yourself. Okay. Behind the scenes, people are dealing with anxiety and mental health situations. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how beautiful you are. I don't care how ugly you are, which I don't believe nobody's ugly, y'all. But I'm just saying, hypothetically, I don't care who you are. I don't care how popular you are. I don't care how, alone you are. It don't matter who you are. How many kids, no kids, okay? Whoever you are, white, black, yellow, green, Chinese, Puerto Rican or Haitian, alien, okay? I don't give a damn you in the government, non-government, political, non-political. Everybody has some type of night terrors or some type of anxiety or a negative self-talk that they have to control, that they have to eliminate in some way. Everyone has to lay in their bed and ask themselves, is it worth it? Everyone has a devil advocate on their shoulder right now. And it's up to you during the strawberry moon to listen to it or to sweep it off your shoulder. You understand what I'm saying here? And there is going to be a dark night of the soul. Everyone is grieving right now. Everyone is grieving, baby. Okay? Everyone is grieving in some type of way, some type of grief, no matter what it looks like, financial, emotional, psychological, biological, ancestral, physical, okay, financial. Hello? Everybody is grieving about something. Some people grieving about 4 or 5 different areas of their lives at the same damn time. Some people have only just one grief. Okay? Everybody is different. But the overall objective of this entire reading, from what I'm feeling, is that everybody is finding a way to face their conflict in one way or another. And it's their self-conflict. It's either someone on the outside giving you conflict and you're nipping it in the butt to move on with your life and dealing with your own conflict, or you're dealing with your own inner conflict no matter what, okay, which is your own insecurities and all that other stuff, okay? It's time for you to face your shit in this strawberry moon, y'all. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm hearing that song. I'm gonna find you and make you want me. Ready or not, hey, shout out to Lauryn Hill, our legendary artist, okay, of my lifetime. Hello? But yeah, ready or not, here I come. It's not going to hide. You can't hide from this. No, you can't hide from this. You can't pretend to be nobody else. You got to be who you are. Face your shit. Okay? People are so attached to things that does not belong to them. Everybody is so materialistic. Okay? And they don't understand that this stuff is temporary. What matters the most is making sure that you are emotionally and mentally at peace with yourself. Okay? And so when a person, like a big stepper, and we're going to do two different scenarios. We got a big stepper that decides to walk away in silence. Okay? Some people call it ghosting. We don't ghost people. It's just that we got to step back and we need to handle our shit. Now, our shit may not be as chaotic as another person's, but we don't compare that. That's none of our business. But we have to say that for the sensitive ears and the sensitive hearts of a scallywag. A scallywag is very sensitive. Okay? So they automatically think when a big stepper step off the scene is because, of whatever cruel reasons. We don't have cruel reasons. We have warm-hearted intentions, y'all. And we believe in self-preservation and self-compassion. And in order for us big steppers to walk away and to elevate ourselves, to grow and elevate, we have to step away from folks, relationships, friendships, and all that good stuff, y'all, so we can go and be at our best selves. We're not the type of people to carry all of our burdens and insecurities on other people. We go and heal ourselves. And then we come back out as our best self so we can pour into other people, so we can pour into them. Okay, we ain't gonna bring them that dark side. But on the other hand, a scallywag, misery love company. A scallywag love being around people more when they are insecure. They like being around people more when they are battling with their inner demons and stuff. And see, that's why they're scallywags and we're big steppers, because scallywags need our energy or need other people's energy, thinking that would save them from their mess. No, you're hiding and you're running from your mess. You keep running and hiding from your mess, scallywag. And you have to face your mess because you're really deep down grieving and you're dealing with mental health issues and emotional situations that you may need to go ahead and contact somebody instead of calling us, okay, and get upset with us because we're not coming through for you. We all in the same situation. We all got to face our demons. We all got to face our inner insecurities, okay? And we have to improve in some way, okay? The only difference is we're not hiding from ours, big steppers. Hello, somebody. We don't hide from ours. We deal with it because we don't want to keep dealing with it. This is going to be the last week, hallelujah, that we deal with this financial situation, whatever it could be, okay? The grief of our parents, the rebellion from our children, the insecure boss lady, or all this stuff that we deal with. We decide, what, we're going to take care of it now or never, okay? And so we don't get upset when people go off and do their own thing. We don't call that ghosting. We call that, okay, friend, go ahead, take care of yourself. We call that taking care of yourself. Not everyone who leaves your life is a loss. Sometimes it's divine protection, and we know that. If they're good friends, they'll come back around again. We know that. They'll come back around. Okay? Some people may return with growth and accountability. Others may reappear simply because, your energy has changed or their energy has changed. Spirit isn't asking to use discernment before reopening those old doors. Okay. So if people come back to you, of course, your discernment is going to tell you if it's safe to come and allow that person in your space or for you to go into that person's space. But no matter what, during this strawberry full moon season, we are forced to face our shit. And I suggest you do the same. Okay? Protect your peace, everybody. Protect your peace while remaining open to healthy communication. Okay? Because you could always tell your friends that you know that's going through a hard time. Hey, friend, I know you're going through a hard time, but you know what? Right now, I'm going through my step. I'm about to elevate. I'm trying to go to the next level. So I may not be accepting that invitation. I may not be picking my phone up, okay, on a regular basis. Okay, for the next 90 days. I'm going to be on some other stuff right now. I got some plans. I got some goals, but I will catch up and follow up with you. And we can do something when I get back. But it's going to be about 90 days of me going incognito. Okay? You may see me online. I may still be posting because based on business and whatever else, but I'm just not available to really chit chat right now. Right now, I'm in solitude. Yes, Jessica. Yes, exactly. Look, friend, I'm in solitude right now. Okay. So if I don't answer your phone call, return your text, please don't take it offensive. Right now, I got to lock in. Okay. Love you, boo. Bye-bye. Okay. And that's how we handle things. This is how big steppers will, moving forward, start handling things, handling our friends. So we don't want people to think that we are ghosting them. We don't want that. Okay. But not everybody is wired to understand that we are all adults. Okay. And that we cannot stick to each other like peanut butter and jelly every day, every day, every week, throughout the whole entire year. I can't do that. I don't have the mental and emotional compatibility. Y'all know what I'm talking about, to do all that, you know. And so, you know, for the scallywags out there, if you're watching this, you know, I suggest that if you don't have clarity, get some clarity. Don't assume, because what's been happening is people have been casting magic and false dark magic on the big steppers based on them feeling neglected, okay, in some way. And so they figured, well, I feel neglected, so I'm just gonna cast some spell work on big stepper. You know what I mean? And so I think that moving on to this next half of the year, we need to go ahead and nip this in the butt. There's no need to sacrifice your life and your energy and your fortune and your abundance, okay, and your growth based on something so petty. Okay, let's just cut that out, because me personally, every time a person do this type of stuff to me, it returns back to sender. And I'm not tired of slaying folks, because I got people's ancestors and my ancestors rooting for me. And I'm about tired of collecting other people's ancestors. You know what I mean? Like, it's getting to the point where, baby, I'm serious. Like, how your ancestors abandon you and come over my side and start to kicking it with me, because of your foolish ways and your petty demeanor, and you're so sensitive that you want to retaliate through spiritual abuse. Let's cut the spiritual abuse for the remaining of 2026 and moving forward, y'all. I think it's so unnecessary, because once again, we need to grow. You can't stop us from growing, scallywag. Okay? It's impossible. We're going to do it anyway. Either you like it or you love it. It don't even matter. You can cry. You can do spell work on the big stepper. No matter what, we're still going to get to where we got to go, because we got ancestors that is really rooting for us, and they may just slay you because they work so hard to put us where we need to be in position to win. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not in a position to lose at all. I can't, even if I wanted to. I can't procrastinate if I wanted to. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. It's going to be returned right back, baby. So I'm just saying, scallywag, from a big stepper to a scallywag, save yourself, save your life, Love yourself. Stay in your lane. Watch the Big Stepper. If you want to learn, go ahead and learn. I'd rather for you be a copycat than for you to banish yourself out of your own legacy based on jealousy and envy, okay, and a miscommunication or unclarity, okay? You just copy me if that's the case, okay? But I don't want you doing that because I'm about tired of my ancestors slaying, and they deserve to have a good time and relax, okay? My ancestors deserve to relax. I don't know about y'all, Big Steppers, if y'all can relate to this, okay? I think my ancestors would like to just chill for a minute and relax and watch their daughter, run to the finish line. I'm just saying, they're tired of fighting now. They've been fighting for 5,000, 6,000 years. Okay, listen, let's keep it a buck here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get some more messages, and then we're gonna go into the vibe check, y'all, and go into the questions. All right, this is the Strawberry Moon series, guys, and I also got the VIP Clarity Hour running at the same damn time. Okay, yeah, the Sun card came out. Okay, everything is revealed. It's time for you to face the truth and open your eyes and see who you are and start moving towards your direction. Stop doing spell work on folks, scallywags. It's done. Quit it. It's over. Okay. All right. Yes, Five of Swords. We understand that you're hurt, but there is time to heal. The grief, yes. It is time to heal that. It is your chance to finally heal the grief in your life. Okay? It's time. Okay? You can no longer keep doing this. You're sabotaging yourself when you're constantly running candle magic and dark magic and voodoo and hoodoos on the Big Steppers. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. And every time it's going to be like that. You see what I'm saying? Let's just stop that right now because, we're going to be busy regardless. Okay? Spirit wants you to learn more about emotional intelligence. Okay? It's time for you to get a hold of your emotions. It's time for you to get a hold of your emotions, y'all. Okay? Spirit, is there any other messages you have? Spirit wants me to give you affirmation, y'all. Okay? Holy Spirit, thank you so much for everything you've given us. And thank you for this message, for allowing these scallywags to have a message for them to at least grow as an individual and step into their highest self. I just pray that they can get up off of their knees and stand on their feet and look up to you and think of their ancestors when they do whatever they do. Okay, let's make the best decisions. Affirmation I have here is I release relationships that no longer serve my highest good. I welcome genuine love, health, healthy relationships, peace, and divine connections into my life. All right. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you. That is the message for the Strawberry Moon. I really appreciate y'all. Remember, silence isn't always the end of the story. Sometimes it's the space where healing, reflection, and transformation begins. Trust what spirit reveals, honor your intuition, and never chase what is meant to find you. And never chase what's for another person that's not you. Okay? If this message resonates with you, like this live stream, make sure you subscribe to the Spiritual Street Report and share it with someone who needs confirmation today. Then join me on episode number 3 for tomorrow. Okay. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and open up, guys, for the vibe checks for all of my super fans. Okay. Awesome. Let's go. We got a few super fans. We got Big Stepper Jessica in the house. We got Big Stepper Stanwheel. We got Big Stepper Jew in the house. Yes, we're going to go ahead and that's all I see for now. If I'm missing somebody, y'all better pop up. Okay, we know Jessica's going to be first. Okay, and then I see Stanwheel. Stanwheel, you're second. And then Jew, you're going to be third, okay? All right, let's do it. Jessica. Jessica been doing her thing, y'all. Y'all been seeing her reels? No, Jessica is so talented. when it comes down to those content creating reels and the editing of our videos, that is so nice. Wow. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and tap in. So, guys, let's go ahead and tap into Jessica. Show us what we need to know to keep her 5 steps ahead of our enemies, our frenemies, and all these scallywags out here in these worldwide streets. Period. Point blank. Let's see what we got. Let's get the energy. What's the energy like? Explore came out. Yeah, number 12. You're going to be traveling, Jessica. You're going somewhere, boo. Hey, you may not be a vacation, but damn it, you're going somewhere. Like literally, you're going somewhere. Okay. Ooh, come on now. Talk about it, Spirit. Spirit says you're going somewhere. You're doing something. You're going somewhere. Like, you know, they had said in the movies, remember those movies? You're going somewhere. Like somebody going to college, like they graduated, getting their master's, like they got a scholarship to somewhere where they can get education and grow as a human. You know, this is where you're going. It's like you're graduating from something and you're learning and mastering stuff that's going to take you somewhere. Ooh, come on, Spirit. That's going to allow you to be of service. Okay. You're going somewhere where you can be of service. Jessica, let me clean my camera, guys. Hold on real quick. Okay, here we go. I had to clean my camera a little bit. I feel like it was a little fuzzy. Okay. But you're going somewhere to be of service to somebody. Someone wants your services. They want to pay you for your services, or you may end up paying somebody for their services to grow in something. So there is someone wants to give you something for something. There's some bartering going on here. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll model for you if you go ahead and, you know, show my clothing line on your website. You know, something like that. It could be just as bartering talents, bartering services. Okay. And Spirit says, with this type of attitude that you have, the way you're networking, this is going to boss you up real fast. Okay. Is there my spiritual dice? Where they at? Spiritual dice? What are you talking about? Bossing up how? How long is it? What's going on? Spirit says 6 months of doing whatever you're doing. 6 months. Whatever you're doing right now, keep doing that. Keep mastering that. Keep being of service. Keep connecting and networking. Okay. It's going to place you in a boss energy. Like you're going to be a professional content creator. Like you're going to be like really getting paid a lot of money, like hundreds of thousands of dollars to wear outfits and to be branded by different clothing lines. And you're going to be traveling to conventions and meeting people like yourself that does content creating. And, you know, you're going to do a lot of networking. Okay. Very good. Wow. Spirit wants you to know you're going somewhere. Whatever you're doing, this is your calling. This is what it is. Okay. You may have to change your schedule. Okay. You may have to change something up. You got to go fly out. Somebody going to fly you out to meet up with them. Somebody wants to fly you out, Jessica. Okay. There's a possible rendezvous. Ichi, ya, da, da. Look, don't get me started. But no, but in this situation, seriously, you going out to go travel. You're traveling somewhere. I don't know where you're going. You're going to be connecting with someone. Okay. You're going to be connecting with someone. Okay. With the 8 of Wands really fast. There's a lot of connections coming towards you very fast. Like everybody you meet, they're going to want to work with you quickly. Like, it's not going to be like, oh, yeah, let me give you your phone number. And they don't call you back. No, they're going to be like, hey, give me your phone number. What's your Facebook? What's your Instagram? I got this going on. And they're going to call you the next day. Okay, well, yeah, can you meet me here? Like, you need to be, Spirit says you need to be dressed and ready every single day. Every day. You need to change your schedule, Spirit says. Spirit says, yeah, because futuristically, you got a whole lot going on. Okay, you're going down a path of what? Of a lot of opportunities. Okay. You're going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of gigs and opportunities to show your stuff. Okay. Spirit says you need to be up by what time? 6 in the morning every day. Fully makeup, fully dressed, makeup full on, whatever you do, okay? Every day by 9. By 9 a.m., you should be fully dressed every day, ready to go. So just in case somebody call you, you could just be like, okay, I'm on my way right now. You ain't got to wait to get, well, I'll be there in 2 hours. No, I'm on my way right now. Give me, traffic going to take 30 minutes, 45 minutes. That is how much you need to be on it, because you're going to have people calling you out the mid-blue. People are not bullshitting. They said, I'm going to call you. They really going to call you, and they going to expect you to move around. And if you say, oh, it's going to take me 2 hours to get there, oh, I'm not even dressed, let me get dressed, they're not going to take you seriously. That's what Spirit want me to tell you, because then you'll be like everybody else. See, everybody else got to wait to get dressed. They don't get dressed until they get a call. But imagine if you was the woman, the big stepper that's already dressed when you get the call. Oh my God. Already full face. Face already beat. Come on, somebody. And get that call. You early bird, get the first worm. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. That's it. That's what Spirit is saying in this message here. It is so important for you to be on that. Even you may even have to go as far. Spirit told me this too. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yes. Spirit says you may even have to pack a bag. Have a pre-packed because it's looking like you about to be traveling or something. Somebody gonna, hey, I got the plane ticket, girl. Look, I got a ticket. I got a ticket for you. Let's go. You might have to have your bag, have a suitcase, a quick little small luggage pre-packed for like 3 outfits. 3 one-piece outfits, 1 pair of shoes to match every single one of them, 1 accessory to match. Make it like a quick travel bag, like a small, medium-sized travel. It's what I see in my third mind. A small, beige-looking travel bag, and just have it already buy like little travel smell goods, have it already pre-packed. So then if you get that phone call, oh girl, I'm on my way to the airport right now. A good old carry-on. That's it. That's it, Jessica. That's it. Spirit says keep you one of them at all times. Ready. Make sure your passport's in there. Make sure your ID, like have everything just like on its own self. Go shopping just for that stuff. Just for that occasion. And because you're going to receive a phone call. I can't make this up. You're going to receive a phone call. You're going to have a lot of opportunities. And so you would need to keep this type of bag ready. So it'll be easy. Even if you're traveling in Florida, still have this in the back of your car, in the trunk, or have it by your door. So you can just keep going, doing what you do. I do see a man on there, but I don't think it's a man. It could be. I don't see that. I see that. It could be. I don't even want to mention that, but, I see you to be having self-love, the self-love that you have for yourself. I mean, I also see the goddess of Pinnacle right here, which means you just a prepared person. A goddess of Pinnacles means she's already got her money together. She's prepared for whatever. She's fully prepared to maybe even run into a romance. I don't know. You may even get a phone call from a man and say, hey, baby, you never know. And you may have to fly out and get that money, that coin. Look, baby, listen. You ain't nothing. Baby, you know what's up. Baby, you know what's up. Okay? Stop playing. Baby, do your makeup, all that. Get prepared. Stay prepared, baby. I've been doing the same thing. Trying to learn my makeup, honey. I'm on the same tip. I can relate to this. Hell, I'm looking at your reading. I'm like, you know what? I need to go ahead and pack me a little bag too. This is a learning experience even for me. I'm loving this. This is good energy right here. This is like letting you know you have a lot of opportunities, Jessica. Give me one more card for Jessica. And it's worth competing for. The opportunities you have, a lot of women wish they can get it, or you're going to have a lot of women going after the same opportunity. So it's just a matter of you arriving. It's a matter of you being prepared for whatever, for any competition. If you had to compete, you're ready for that competition. You're ready to walk that runway. You're ready to put on that outfit. You ready? You see what I'm saying? You're already pre-dressed. You're already ready. And that's what Spirit wants you to be ready to outbeat up, because all the competition will never be ready, girl. You're fully equipped to compete. You see what I'm saying? That's why you'll constantly get the rewards that you have. Yeah, I can't make this up. All the companies you researched, all these different things you've been doing, all the content you've been creating, people is going to start researching you. People are going to realize that, hey, I may need this girl. She fits with something that I'm trying to do. I wonder if she'll come up here and audition right now. Or I wonder if she'll come up here and take these photos with me right now. Let me call her. I need you here in 1 hour. Shit, I could be there in 30 minutes. Okay? This is the type of energy you need to be on. Okay? This is where you get some real money, girl. You better stop playing. You'll be forced to walk away from anything that does not work with you, that does not bring you any. If it don't bring nothing more, then you leave it where it's at. If it's not what you want, you leave it. Yeah, this is going to bring a lot of money and stability in your home. Okay? All right? It's going to be enough money to make sure that everybody in your house, in your family, or, just for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Congratulations, baby girl. You on to the next level. Yeah, you on the next level. You there. You made it. Yep. Good job, Jessica. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, you made it. You doing it. This is it. You're welcome, baby. Y'all, let's go ahead and get it in. Yes. You gonna make it, girl. All I see is money. Ain't nothing but Pentacles came out. You got nothing but money. Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready, boo. Boo. You start digging in that closet, figuring out what you know. That's the best way to do it. Try to figure out what's good, what's going on, what we doing, what I got. I gotta work with what I got. You feel me? All right, next is stand wheel. Spirit guys, show us what we need to know about stand wheel to keep 5 steps ahead of our enemies or frenemies and all these scallywags out here. Let's see, stand wheel. In these shoes, in your shoes. In your shoes. Fresh start. You're making a major change in your life. There's a major change coming in. You know exactly where you stand. You know where you stand now. Oh my God. You're very stubborn. You're stubborn on the fact that you want what you want. You're not settling for nothing less, stand wheel. You know where you stand, and you're going to move accordingly. You're going to stand in your lane, and you're going to move accordingly. All right? You are number one uno in your life. You are priority. Ain't nobody more prioritized than you. You prioritize yourself because you see the bigger picture, okay? And whatever it is that somebody's trying to offer you is not what you want in your picture, okay? You see that this is bigger than whatever it is or whatever this could be, okay? And we're going to get down into this. You think about traveling as well, okay? There's a lot of traveling, or you're exploring your options because you're like, I'm not really satisfied with it. This is not what I like. I'm not feeling this. I think I want to keep moving. Keep on moving. I got to keep on moving. I hear that song. All right, so let's go ahead and find out another way, another place to live. The Explorer card came out again. Okay. You still thinking of another space, another place to live, another country, another timeline, another something, okay? And you're like, no, I didn't picture my life like this. I pictured it more like this, okay? And whatever that is, Spirit says, okay, Spirit, can we get more details about this? What's the details on this? Ooh, wait. I think he was going to almost got into a relationship, is what I heard. Ooh, sure did. I cannot make this up. And this flipped right on out. The Two of Cups flipped out. Okay, you almost got into a relationship. You almost fell into a situationship or some shit like that. Okay. You almost got into it, but you said, nah. Okay, Stan will say, I'm in Africa right now. I heard that. Stan will say she in Africa, y'all. Okay, my big stepper's in Africa. Go on, girl. That's what I'm talking about. And look, and Big Stepper, Stanwell was in Spain, or wasn't you in Spain 3 months ago? I think she was in like some other country. She be traveling, y'all, a lot. Stanwell travels, okay? But she decided to sit down for a while, to settle down. But she said, no, I think I'm going to keep traveling. Okay, these cards keep coming out. Norway, that's where she was at, y'all. She was in Norway 3 months ago, y'all. Okay, go on, Stanwell. But you're not done yet. You thought you was going to sit down in Africa for a minute. You almost got, I ain't going to say tricked, but, you almost got kind of settled in. I don't know what happened, but you met somebody. And then you realized, you said, nah, I didn't come all the way out here for struggle. That's what I heard. Nah, I want something bigger than this. This ain't big enough for me. No offense, you cute, but you ain't that cute. I'm going to go ahead and find something else to do. Okay, I see value. I know my value. I know my worth. You cute. Thank you for popping and blocking it, popping and locking it on me. Okay, but nah, I'm gonna keep on moving. I'll keep on moving. You see value being solo dolo right now. Okay, because you still got more territory to explore. Is what I heard. Wow. Okay. You may be traveling to a different part of Africa, or but you gracefully removed yourself from whatever weird ass situation that somebody was trying to kind of force you into. You was like, nah. I mean, I feel you, cool, but I gotta keep on going. I'm in this lane. I ain't gotta really settle like this. Okay. And Africa is a very rich country, y'all. Don't get it twisted. It's just not your flow. Whatever it wasn't your flow. Okay. And that's okay. Spirit wants to tell you that's the best decision you made, saying no to that relationship or something like that. When you said no to that relationship, good job, because you're right. You could have something better. You're right. There is something better coming for you. This is what I'm hearing. Okay. Because you're going to continue to travel. You got more to explore. Okay. You're not done with your time of self-sufficiency. The solitude life is the bachelorette life. You got so much more to do on the bachelorette tip. And if a man gonna come in, he got to come in and really make a major difference in your life. I mean, he got to treat you like Cinderella, god dang it. I mean, let's keep it a buck. I'm not being funny. You're like, look, you got to pull out some do some Latin shit, pull out a motherfucking magic carpet or something, for me to even think that you're serious, but to be doing the same shit, well, no, I ain't trying to do struggle love. If I'm gonna struggle, I'm gonna travel on my own, trying to figure out which ticket I'm gonna get to the next spot or something like that. I'm trying to think of your mentality is so advanced, Stan Will. I don't think I even experienced what you experienced. I'm being honest with you. So me trying to step in and feel your energy is so big for me. It's like I'm a small fish in a real big ocean. That's how I feel when I'm in your energy, because you've seen a lot of shit. Okay. And the universe wants you to keep moving. Okay. Because this person, you're right, they was going to stab you in your back anyway. They was going to try to betray you in some way. And I think you've seen the signs Because once again, you ain't new to this. You true to this, baby girl. You seen the signs of betrayal. You seen the signs of a scallywag. They was walking scallywaggish. She was like, nah, this motherfucker gonna do me in. I'm cool. Let me get out. Let me get from around before I lose my, space or freedom to do this or that. Okay. Return to sender, return to sender, return to sender. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, she clocked that, Jessica. You're right. She clocked it just like that. She sure did. She clocked it so quick. Stanwell clocked it. Whatever this dude is on, the universe, her ancestors, I don't know what it is, but something's in your heart just like, watch this motherfucker. And you was like, okay. You know what I mean? And you, ever since then, you walked away from this dude. Okay, you walked away. I think you even ghosted this dude. Okay, I feel like you ghosted them. You got them up out the way. But you did it gracefully. Spirit says, I can't make this up. You got something way more going on. The Supreme card came. The, and another card fell. What is that card? Hold on, y'all. The Supreme card, you got the universe wants you to do something you got some more money. You got something way bigger than this shit. Okay, wherever you was at in Africa, I think you're moving to a different part of Africa just to kind of explore on that side. I mean, I don't see you settling no time soon. Maybe another year from now, you may think about settling after a year. Okay, you still got a whole nother year of exploring. Okay, a whole nother year of exploring. You're going to meet good friends along the way. You're going to do your thug thizzle. You're going to do your bachelorette thing. You're going to do your, you meet somebody fun and cute. You're going to do your thing. You are a bachelorette. You do what you want. But there's no strings attached. And I think that's the way universe wants it because you got too much other things to see. People, places, people to meet, places to be. Okay? Yeah, you trusted your higher power. You trusted the universe. You trusted your ancestors with the Ace of Swords. Very honorable. You see yourself to be honorable. You've seen that you could have a way more honorable situation than this. You've seen that whatever this was offered to you was not it. You think highly of yourself. Spirit wanted you to be in solitude. You listened and you followed through. That was the best decision you made. Yep. You are mentally and emotionally sane. And some money is about to come to you. You got some money on its way. Big money, too. You got some creative project that you may be working on. You may end up embarking into some type of creative project that's going to bring you money, too. Stand will. Okay? It's just money going to flow. You have an abundant energy that they can't put no burdens on you. You refuse to. You're too close to God for that. You too gamed up. You too close to God. You prayed up. You're anointed, blessed, and highly favored. You're too well traveled and experienced. Okay, you're really successful. You're a successful person. Okay, you see yourself to be successful. Something about this person, they didn't see you to be successful. That's how you knew they wasn't the one for you. Because for some reason they thought of you as a lame, and as soon as they started seeing you like a lame, that's how you knew that this person was full of shit. Okay, because they didn't see you to be who you truly are, which is a queen, a divine goddess. Okay, who is mentally and emotionally and financially together. Okay, you very financially literate. Okay, well traveled, lots of confidence, and they were trying to project the opposite on you, and that's what kind of triggered you. Oh no, this person is not for me. They don't see me to be who I truly am. I know who I am. Let me get the hell out of here. I can go somewhere else. I got a passport to go somewhere else. Okay, and Spirit says, yep, and that's justice. I can't make that up. And that's exactly why you kept it pushing. I'm cool. And then you didn't want to get in any problems. This person was involved with too much shit. Okay, you didn't want to be involved in that. So good job that you peeped it, because a lot of people would have missed this little tell sign. This little tell sign. So you decided to make Your next move, your best move. Okay. Very good. That was the best decision you made, girl. Yeah. That's good. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Jew, where you at, baby girl? Where's Jew at? Y'all give it up for Stanwell. Stanwell got it going on. The Big Stepper Squad is off the charts, baby. Ain't nobody messing with the Big Stepper Squad. Okay, the Big Stepper Squad doing their thing this year. You hear me? And so far and beyond. Okay, play with us if you want to. Period. You're welcome, Stanwell. Jew is in the building, y'all. Big Stepper Jew, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and chime in. Spirit guys, let's tap into Jew. Let's go ahead and see how we can keep her 5 steps ahead of her enemies, her frenemies, and all these scallywags in these worldwide streets. Holy Spirit, thank you. Let's see what we can do to elevate, to motivate. Okay. Ooh, some good stuff going on, Jew. Hey, boo. I love this. That's good. You have a new start. You are prioritizing yourself. You got your hair done, your nails done, and all that good stuff today. Okay. Or you thinking of getting some stuff done, some grooming and some nailing and some good old stuff, maybe you're going to do a little shopping, changing up a little few outfits, getting some makeups done, or you just adding some makeup to the house, or I don't know, to your collection, or I don't know what this could be, but you did some grooming stuff. Okay. And you feel magnificent and you feel like a brand new person, and you're deciding to embrace this new, beautiful, nourishing you. Okay. And you are focused on your self-care as a priority, and you're manifesting what it is you truly want in your life. Okay. You are really deep into your magic. I'm so proud of that. You are actually using your magic the way we're supposed to, as a Big Stepper would, which is for self-development, self-care, self-love, self-worth, improvement. Okay. To grow and elevate for yourself. You are just glamorizing and just really putting love and your magic into yourself and your energy into yourself. Good work. Good work. Really good work. You saying your affirmations, you feeling, you're doing it. You're doing your affirmations, manifesting. You did the full moon ritual. You are doing your self-care, your spiritual baths, and you got groomed up and did some shopping, Jew. Okay. That's what it looks like here. So you been changing it up a little bit, doing what you're supposed to do. I heard that, sis. Okay, I heard that. There's some more information about this. Can we clarify the fresh start? Yeah, you starting over again. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do this. You got some investments coming in. You're practicing patience. You're practicing patience. You got some investments. You got some things coming in. Over time, as you start to practice it's like everybody practicing makeup. Am I the only one? I know I'm not the only one. Are we all practicing makeup right now, Big Steppers? Okay. It looks like you're investing into yourself right now in a way of whatever that looks like. Okay. And so for all of us, it could look like something different, which is just going makeup shopping or going lip gloss shopping or buying some new clothes and for after the baby come work, buying new clothes while the baby before I don't know. Whatever this is, you decide to do something for you to help you feel good and to uplift yourself. Okay. Okay. That's what it's looking like. All right. And right now you are very stable. Okay. It may not be the way you completely want it to be, but you are stable and you are safe. Okay. And this is bringing a lot of love into your life when you focus on your self-care. Okay. Because it rubs off on the way you treat your husband, and it's just a good vibe. It's like they say happy wife equals a happy life. This is exactly what I'm seeing here in these cards. Okay. And you just make him happy when you're happy. When you're like taking care of yourself in this type of, in a spiritual way, it really makes him happy, because right now you've been doing a lot of shadow work. You got a shadow side that you've been tackling down. You got this dark side to you that you've been facing and being honest with yourself. And it's, you're doing well with this. Like, this is working for you. Okay. And it's helping you to manifest. What is it that you're trying to manifest though? Something about the manifestations. It's really about self-love, self-care, being a good mother. You're more focused on manifesting motherhood and being nurturing, being a nurturing human. New opportunities are coming. Hello, Minnie. You just focus on making sure your baby come in happy, loving, and healthy, and of course healthy, but in a healthy environment. Okay, that's just your main focus. Making sure your child comes into the world in a healthy environment. Making sure when you give birth that you are releasing all of that. You purging out all this negative stuff deep inside of you, which is not a lot of stuff, Jew, but it's just your shit. Once again, y'all, it's the strawberry moon. Everybody has their own shit. Okay, so your shadow side, your shadow work should be on point for these next few days. The strawberry moon lasts for 3 days, y'all. So if you're wondering why you're so in deep thought about your life and what you want and da 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 da, and because this is the time to do it. This is the time. If you have an idea and you can't stop thinking about it, it's because Spirit wants you to write it down. Okay? We are in the strawberry moon for 3 days. I think 4 days. Up to 4 days. So the third, yeah, up to the third. All right. Yeah. Yes, Son of Wands came out. Okay. Yes, you're very passionate. You're thinking about different ways to make money, Jew. Okay. You're thinking about different ways to invest. You're thinking about different ways to make sure you're treated fairly, or you get what you and your husband deserve. Okay. You're just focused on creating a better living, loving household. Okay. And that's just what it boils down to. Okay. Can you give me one more card, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, and you are recovering and releasing from this broken heart that you have, because you still battle with the broken heart. The trauma of your family. It's just really hurts you that your family may not be able to be there when you have birth. Okay. That bothers you. And so you do purge out those tears in the tub during your spiritual bath, like you should. Y'all know that's what you're supposed to do, right, y'all? Y'all know when you do your spiritual bath, you're supposed to go in there and you soak, you cover you put your whole head, your whole body in that water. And you're really supposed to, if you feel in any type of way, you're supposed to get that up out of you. You're supposed to cry up in that bath. When them tears hit that water, you're going to see a whole shift happen in your life. You'll never think about that. That same thing you cry over, once that tear hit the water, you'll never think of it anymore. It's like it completely removes itself from your membrane some type of way. So that's why in a spiritual bath, if you feel compelled to cry, if you want to cry, get your spiritual bath running, get in that bath and get that up out of you. Get that up out of y'all, okay? And you'll feel so good after it's over, okay? Yeah, it takes multiple. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jew. Jew is spot on, y'all. Jew says sometimes it takes multiple spiritual baths to get it all out. And that's true. You may have to do, it's like therapy, y'all. It's a holistic spiritual therapy, form of therapy, to go into a spiritual bath, with a certain type of herbs and blah, blah, blah. You know, there's things that go along with the spiritual bath, but I'm saying it's the herbs and the ingredients that's in the spiritual bath is supposed to help you purge that negativity out of your body and out your nervous system. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Minnie. Okay, and that's the whole purpose, to get it out. And if you got to do this every week or every day, because sometimes we be in so much turmoil deep down, we may need it every day. I know I remember there was a time in my life, Jew, where I took a spiritual bath every day for 90 days, Jew. Every day like clockwork. Every day I got home, I took a spiritual bath every day. And then it was just like, I think by the 60th day, I stopped crying. The crying stopped. And then other things happened. Yes, spiritual baths, yes. And other things happened. You know, and so what I'm saying is, over time, as you see that hurt starts to slowly go away, you know, but you got to work on it. You got to get it out. You got to purge it out. Yeah. And that's what Jew is doing, y'all. Good job, Jew. Spirit says it's going to be released from you. Eventually, this feeling that you have based on the fact of you giving birth to your child, it's about you and your child. It's about you giving birth. You know what I'm talking about. It's about all that stuff. And then you're also thinking about the way you're going to bring your child in. Okay. You think about, you know, the way, the type of birth is also what I feel. Spirit says this is exactly what you need to be thinking about. So your mind is where it's supposed to be. Your mind and your heart and your spirit is exactly where you're supposed to be, Jew. It's just, it doesn't feel, it's like there's some pain, but that's where you need to be. Okay, how you feeling right now? You won't always feel like this. If you keep going along, you're going to feel much better over time. Okay, but it's part of your growth, your growing pains. Oh my God. This is my growing pain. It's your growing pain, girl. Congratulations. You're making it over to the other side. You're making it over, baby. Okay, y'all give it up for Jew. Minnie came in the door. Minnie came in the room, y'all. Jew says, that's what puts me at ease, knowing spirit about to give better to me. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly it. You welcome, Jew. Y'all give it up. Give it up for Jew. I love that. Okay, Minnie, where you at, Minnie? Minnie in the building. Yeah. Wow. You said belt to ass. Yeah. That's right. You the Libra. You a Libra. You putting belt to ass now. Look, your ancestors putting belt to ass on you too. I know I'm getting belt to ass on me, child. You say I'll be getting belt to ass too. Girl, I know it's some serious shadow work, baby. You know we gonna do it. Baby, we strict. Your ancestors are strict, baby. Oh, Jew's ancestors, me and Jew's ancestors, boy. We got some serious, strict ancestors. They do not play. They don't play. Sure don't. You right about that. Where Minnie at? Minnie, where you at, Minnie? Come on out the shadow work, Minnie. Where Minnie at? I just see Minnie Imp in here. So I guess you don't want to read him for today. Who else is in here? I can't see who's in here. Hold on, let me look at it. I see Minnie right there. Minnie, come on out. She must be busy. Okay. All right, spirit guys, let's go ahead and chime into Minnie. Let's tap into Minnie, y'all, to see how she can overcome these enemies and frenemies of these scallywags from these worldwide streets. See how she can be protected from all these frenemies and enemies and scallywags. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. What's going on with the strawberry moon? Ooh, wee. Okay. Let's see what we got. Wow. Find an oracle. Ooh, Minnie. Minnie, you are dealing with your inner child. You are manifesting something for your kids. You're trying to make sure that your kids have something that you didn't have. You're trying to make sure they have the support that you didn't get. That's your main focus for this, something about this season. You've been trying to work hard to make sure that they have the support that you didn't have or get admitted in the programs that you didn't get the chance to get because it costs money to get in programs. You want to make sure you get enough so when they get older, they can have you as a support, financial support, emotional support, and spiritual support. Okay? This is why on a low key, you are manifesting and you are very strict about the way you spend your time and what you're doing with your life right now. You are very serious. Serious. I'm talking about you are in the law of attraction series. You're not even thinking anything. You keeping your brain and your mind and your thought process on what you truly want, what you really need, and keeping your mind on. I'm hearing a song. I woke up this morning with my mind on Jesus. I walking and talking with my mind. Stand on Jesus. Hallelujah. 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 That's the song I'm hearing. I'm walking and talking with my mind. Remember that? Y'all know that song? Are y'all Baptists? Don't play with me. You know I was raised Baptist, y'all. Don't play. Don't start. Don't start no shit. But that's the song I'm hearing. You know, that was actually a child's choir song. Okay? And when we was kids, we stood up and we sung that song. I'm walking and talking with my mind. I woke up this morning. I think we even said, I brushed my, no, it's a brush with it. I think that was the only one. I think I'm missing one though. And it's another one I'm hearing you. I think you've probably been listening to gospel music, Minnie. I'm not sure. But you've been really praying. I'm talking about you've been walking and talking with your mind on Jesus. Ooh, hallelujah. Come on, somebody. That's a blessing. Yeah, you walking and talking with your mind on your higher power, the Holy Spirit, your ancestors. You think about everybody. You're not leaving nobody out. You get what I'm saying? And you are using your cards and you're reading your cards and you're reading yourself. You're pulling these cards on yourself. Psychic services, walk-ins, welcome, find an oracle. You're getting ready to open up shop in no time, baby. In no time. You're manifesting to maybe even start your own psychic services shop, maybe your own spiritual shop, online shop. It could be an addition to those business for you. Okay, I don't know what something has. You have an idea, and you're gonna make a lot of money in your city, being the psychic of the city or something like that. Is what I heard. Okay, but you're ready to open up shop and make your money by just using your spiritual gifts that has been sold to you. Okay, and so you've been really researching and getting this stuff together. What is this? What else? Yeah, you are doing self-care. You want to make sure your child, your daughter, your kids is raised the way you was not, but not saying better, but yeah, I'm going to say that because that's what you would say. You know, I want them to be raised better than me. I want them to have better opportunities than me. I want them to have better support than I did. Okay, and so this is why you're very strict on yourself because you know they're watching you. Okay, you know they're watching you, and so you're using your intuition when the things that you do, and you're doing a lot of self-care, and your daughter is copying you. Like, so you see how she's eating ice cream, your daughter eating the same ice cream, wear the same outfit, and so you realizing that she's watching you, she's copying you, so you got to be careful about the shit that you're doing anyway. Okay, and you may end up teaching her these cards, is what I heard. I don't know why I just heard that. You're going to end up passing this on to her. Look, I want to teach you something. Wow. Ooh-wee. Come on, somebody. Wow. Big stuff. Okay. Yeah, you know how to read them cards. Real good. Okay. Really good. What else? Yeah. You're very passionate about the law of attraction and studying the universal laws. You've been studying the universal laws. Okay. Yeah. Law of attraction. That is your thing. Yep. Manifesting. Yeah, you're going to go ahead. We're going to make a lot of, wait. This psychic card, the psychic services, you're going to start doing readings real soon. It's your time to start reading that oracle to other people, not just only yourself. And you're going to open up shop. You're going to be rebirthed. And people are going to invest into you. There's a lot of money involved in whatever you're doing, okay? Because you got all your heart in it. You're doing it for all the right reasons, Spirit says. Okay? You're doing it for all the right reasons. And so God's going to bless you in this because you really enjoy helping people, okay? And so all this stuff that you want for your kids is going to be financed through your spiritual gifts. Oh, my God. It's your spiritual gifts that's going to help your child change, to set up a future for your children. It's especially your daughter you're really worried about. It's your daughter. That's the main one you want to really make sure she is fully supported. Okay. That's the one that you really, really love. You and her y'all get along very well. That's your boo. That's your baby. Okay. She listens to you. She's there for you. She helps you. She loves you. She looks up to you. She does. Yeah, and you're very strict and you're very serious about the way you're carrying yourself and doing what you do because you know you're a reflection. She's a reflection of you. And so that's who you're praying for on a regular is your children. Yeah, you're going to be running and you're going to actually do a lot of good business, girl. You're going to do a lot of big business. You're going to be collaborating with other people, other like-minded people like yourself. Okay. Which you're already doing right now. Okay. So you're exactly where you need to be. What you're thinking of, you're in this financial oopsie daisy. You're going through a financial turmoil right now. Your finances is not the way you really want it to be. And you're a little stressed out about that. However, because of you using this law of attraction, you don't see you don't harp on that because you know something's going to pull you out. And you're right. You're going to be out of this loop, out of this financial anxiety in no time. How long is it going to take? 5 weeks. In 5 weeks' time. And you may think that's a long time. Oh, 5 weeks. 5 weeks is not a long time. 5 weeks' time, you'll be actually making enough money for you to do what you really need to do, whatever it is that you need to do. Okay. But I know that you will be out of this financial anxiety in no time. I'm talking about, and when it rains, it falls, baby. I'm talking about real fast. Okay. God is so good. Yeah. You have a stable household. Yep. It's going to bring a lot of peace and love into your household. Okay. Because you're connected with the right people. You don't associate yourself with nobody else but folks who's moving towards your direction. Just like how you in this live right now, you're always where you need to be at the right place at the right time, Spirit says. Okay. And so that right there, it's a wrap because you are close to God. You're so close to God. You're walking and you talking with your mind on your higher power. I cannot make this up. And this is why you're so strong, Minnie. These cards can't stop falling out for you. Okay. You are very spiritually strong. Okay. And you're not doubting yourself anymore. You're done. Those days are over with. Hallelujah. Yes. Give it up for Minnie, y'all. Minnie's not in fear anymore. You're not afraid of success anymore, Minnie. That's a blessing. Is there anyone else? Y'all give it up for a minute, y'all. Is there anyone else? It's about that time. I'm about to get up off of here. It's about that time, baby. I'm about to unwind. Okay? Y'all make sure you follow me. Make sure you, get prepared. I'll be here tomorrow. Thank y'all so much. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. Make sure you go to my link, subscribe. Everybody, make sure you click that bell. Thank you so much. I love you all. God bless you. Bye.